I'll be going through with you Tiffany and Company stock. Just click that in Google and click enter. You'll find this information. You can see the name Tiffany and Company. That's the full name. And TIF is the symbol of Nasdaq. If I want to buy right now, I have to pay 87.86 US dollars. It is a billion size firm, so which means that it's a big size firm. It pays 2.64% dividend. So any firm that is paying dividend, that means they're financially strong, which is a positive sign because after paying their creditors, loans, liabilities, they still have extra money. That extra money they pay to shareholders as dividends. So even if this dividend yield is very less, even if it's 0.5% or 1% or 0.1%, whatever, that is extra money of the firm. So it means they're financially strong. Let's go to Wikipedia and see when was this founded. Just look at this box and you can see founded 1837, 181 years ago. Now, I want to see what the employees think about this. I'll just copy this exactly. I'll paste it here. I'll click Indeed, Reviews, and let's have a look. So I'll click this one, the first one, and then I can see 644 reviews and it's 3.8 star. Now let's go through the pros and cons yourself, what people have written about this firm who work here. Check out the photos, the jobs listed, and the questions asked. Now let's go to Glassdoor and I will see what people have to say about there. I can see in Glassdoor there are 1100 reviews and it's 3.3 star. Go through the reviews yourself, the pros and cons, what people have to say about this firm, the jobs they have listed, the salaries they're paying, the interview questions, the benefits they're giving, and the photos of the firm. Let's go to Yahoo Finance and see who the key executives are and what they are getting as a salary package. So I'll click TIF that I've shown you from Nasdaq symbol. Don't click any other. Click that one and go to profile. Okay, you can see the sector, the industry, and the employees, and you can see we have 5 key executives and 2 of their salaries have been shown. 3 salaries, 3 of them says not applicable. Now it's up to you to find out why it's not applicable, because the more information we have about the firm, about the salaries, the more transparency there is and the more trust we can build. This firm has said that 3 or this firm or this website Yahoo Finance says that 3 executives has not applicable. So why it's not applicable, we need the reasons, and 2 of them have been shown. Let's go to Justia Patents and see if it has any patents or not. Let's have a look. I'll just click here, click enter, and let's have a look. So I can see that please concentrate on its assignee or applicant because these are people who have full rights of the patents. So I can see in 2002 they have patent, and 2002, yes, 2006 they have patent, 2009 they have patent. They have a lot of patents. A company that has a lot of patents, that means they are very strong. It's difficult to beat this firm, which is brilliant. It has a very competitive edge, and it acts as a moat. The more patents a firm has, the more stronger it is, and the more difficult it is to beat that, which is brilliant. I can see a recent patent in 2015. Check out for recent patents as well. Do they have patents in 2015, 16, 17, 18? Because that means they're still innovating. So that's very important to check out. It's a big list, I guess, so you need to go through yourself. That's a different company altogether, I guess, and that's a different one. You need to be careful if you're looking at the right names as well. So make sure that you check out the names as well. Okay, in 2002 they have patent and stuff like that. Okay, so you need to check out yourself the big list. Now let's go to macro trend and see, compare the ratios. Click price ratio, price book ratio, and type in the symbol TIF and click there. I'll just explain you briefly. Price book ratio, if it's less than 1, that means stock is cheap, undervalued, or at discount, which is brilliant time to buy. If it's more than 1, that means stock is expensive. The higher the number goes, the more expensive it gets. Please be patient with this website because it has a lot of data. It takes time to load sometimes, but once it loads, it makes your life quite easy. So I like that. So please let me know if you have any questions about this stock or any other stock, or if you want me to make a particular video on a particular stock. I'll love to do that. Or if you have any questions for me, or if I'm going too fast in the tutorial, please let me know as well. So we just are waiting for it to load. It's 3.36, which means the stock is 3.36 times more expensive to buy right now. If somebody bought in 2018, July, they paid 5.42 times more money. So they paid $135 to buy something that was only $25 worth. So they bought it 5 times more expensive, nearly 6 times more expensive. If somebody bought in 2009, they bought it 1.33 times more expensive. They paid $17 to buy something that was $12 worth. So right now it's 3.3 times more expensive. So let's go to other ratio. I want to see current ratio. If current ratio is less than 1, that means stock is very risky because liabilities are more than assets. If current ratio is 1.5 or more than that, that means stock is safe. It has good margin of safety. So look for 1.5 or more than that. Let's have a look once it loads. Okay, right now I can see that in current ratio is more than 1.5, which is brilliant, which means stock is very safe. Let's have a look. Has it ever been less than 1.5? That's what we're looking at. Since we have data since 2005 up till now, since recent 14 years, it has never been below 1.5, which is brilliant, which means the stock is very safe. This is very good. Let's go to debt equity ratio. I'm looking for zero point 0.5 or less than that for it to be very safe. This ratio will tell me if the company is mainly operating on debt or equity. So I'm looking for only 0.5 or less than that. Let's have a look after it loads. Right now it's more than zero point 0.5, so it means it's a risky stock. We're looking for zero point 0.5 or less than that. It's a risky stock in terms of debt. But let's look at the previous trend. Has it ever been above zero point 0.5 or has it ever been above zero point 0.5? No. Since 2005 up till 2019 January, it has always been below zero point 0.5. So it has been consistently been a very safe stock, which is brilliant. But just now, recently, in April 2019, its ratio has increased. It's above zero point 0.5, so it's a now dangerous stock. It's a risky stock. Just recently, so maybe it's just once off. So it's not that bad because the previous trend has been very good. It has always been below zero point 0.5. So maybe it's just once. So it's up to you to decide. So let's have a look at return on equity. I'm looking for 8% or more than that for it to be brilliant. Okay, I'm looking for 8% or more than that. Right now, it's more than 8%, which is brilliant. Let's look at the previous trends. Has it ever been below 8%? Yes, once in or twice in 2014. And then I would say that, okay, so since 2005 up till now, since recent 14 years, it has always been above 8% return on equity, which is what I'm looking for, except twice in 2014. So it has never been a minus equity in 2014, but it has been a little bit below 8%. So that's not too bad once or twice, but overall, it has always been above 8%, which is brilliant.